Welcome, travelers, to the Deck of Many Tales podcast, where stories unfold with every draw of the card and the dice guide our fate. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Whether you're a seasoned hero or just stepping into the world of tabletop tales, we're thrilled to have you at our table. If you're enjoying the journey, be sure to connect with us. You can join our party on Discord, find exclusive updates and content on our website, and follow us on all of our socials to stay up to date with all of our quests, chaos, and crits. Now, gather your gear, ready your spells, and let's get into the story. On the last episode of the Deck of Many Tales, our party awoke to find a school under tight lockdown with sin eaters stationed at every exit. Ruan exchanged messages with Eimira confirming her safety and stepped outside to a campus crawling with silent watchers. Meanwhile, Eimira woke up to a suspiciously crispy possum-like creature hanging just above her bed. She quickly adopted the strange critter, naming her Odette, and began feeding her cubes of cheese as the group tried to figure out what exactly she was. Killian, groggy from a night in a salt circle, woke up just in time to see Eimira stepping over him with the gremlin now in tow. Later, in a moment of domestic chaos and much to his chagrin, Odette teleported into Killian's shower, stole some soap, and vanished in a puff of teal smoke. As breakfast wrapped up, Eimira dug into research, uncovering that Odette might be what's called a thistlewick, a mischievous fey creature from the Feywilds. Professor Ellison offered what little she knew, but even her expertise couldn't explain whatever the first was, a mysterious name that had come up in Eimira's search. Meanwhile, emotional tensions flared. Vega seemed on edge, prompting concern about Icaros, and Killian's well-meaning check-ins led to awkward conversations. After a heart-to-heart between Rue and Icaros, they found themselves in Doctor Val's office. She was furious, with whiskey in hand, demanding honesty from Icaros. When he revealed the strange, burn-like scars on his back, things turned dire. Her magic hadn't worked on him, something that only happens with certain creatures. And her conclusion? Icaros may be something other than human. As they left her office under heavy tension, a red alert chimed on their echo bangles. It was mission time. The team was briefed by Eimira and Zaus. Demons remained scattered in the Proving Forest, and they've been tasked with cleaning them out. More troubling was a secondary target, an enigmatic zealot known as the Blood Countess. They're to locate her, determine her motives, and, if she refuses to return to the Holy See for exsanguination, eliminate her. They've been authorized to kill any beast in the wilds, but only her among the humanoids. With travel expected to last a week or two, the team makes final preparations, and Rue and Icaros do their best to pass off silver blood as just a vitamin issue. You all have just left Jermoda. It's going to be about 2 days till you get to the closest town. The day is yours. It's about 10 in the morning. You're traveling by foot.
Before I forget, I'm going to get one of my shells and load my gunblade, because I forget to do that before the fight every time.
Okay. You do so.
So I just do so kind of idly as we head out.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I can take the lead.
All right. As you all start your journey, most of this area is pretty open, rolling grasslands. There are other people. This is a very busy road, so you do pass by a variety of people, whether it be adventurers, other Vena, traveling tradespeople, a variety of people. As you stick to the road, you are pretty much safe. Off in the distance, you can see other types of creatures that could potentially be hostile if you got close enough to them, but they seem to leave anybody who travels along the road alone. We are on day one. What would you all like to do?
Eimira is spending most of her trip talking to Odette about different things, like her favorite book. Currently, she's talking about Convergence. She's
What's she saying about it?
Yeah, what's her favorite part of Convergence?
I truly likes the ending. I got through it pretty fast. I skipped all the sex scenes, and there were a lot of sex scenes.
I just picture Mel standing next to her, getting excited about you talking about the book, and then you say that, and she just kind of like looks away.
That's very telling.
My favorite arc was the pirate arc.
Odette's tongue falls out of her mouth as she listens to you.
I'm gonna take that as a sign that she's very interested.
It's very long too. Like you expect it to stop and then it just kind of keeps going.
She's so talented.
I'm like looking back over my shoulder a little bit at this, just a little sigh. That like, I don't really know how to handle this, but I don't like that thing very much. I just won't say it aloud.
But she's
Killian
so
has
nice.
like a visible like discomfort face, like ugh, anytime Odette does anything. But he's walking at a distance anyway, so he's not really paying attention to see if anyone's looking at him. He's just like, gross.
Is he at the back of the group?
Eimira would definitely be towards the back too.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be a little bit like towards the back to the side.
We're fanning out. I see.
Not like too much, but he's giving everyone their space. He knows
How
he's
thoughtful.
still
Sort of.
unwelcome here.
sort of in
Every
the
time
middle.
you say shit like that.
I'm sorry, am I making
Like,
you
I'm
feel
sorry.
bad?
I'm sorry, but Rue isn't.
No, it's good.
No, I love it. It's fantastic. So we are moving at a
just kinda-
good pace, I'd say. Definitely not doing a casual walk like we do when we're just hanging. We have a purpose and a place to be, and we're soldiers, so I'd say we are pretty quick. And not so that we're going to tire anyone out, but just about how fast we can go without doing so. Without running.
Okay. As you guys are traveling on this road, you see a very large cart that is manned by a single elf on horseback, or not on horseback, but leading one horse. The cart itself seems to be rickety, but what you hear first, more than anything, is a bunch of baubles all clanking together on the side of this cart. You see it is decorated with a bunch of just gaudy tapestry. There seems to be trinkets and bits and bobs all over this thing. Some are falling out of the cart, but this person doesn't seem to mind too much. The elf that you see has black, just midnight black hair, curly, tied up in what seems to be a very, very large bun at the back of their head. One of their ears is kind of cut and jagged at the end. Obviously some sort of wound at that point, but they see you all and they hail you and they wave.
I'll give a nod back and look back at the group like a quiet, like, you want to check this out?
What kind of stuff is falling out of the cart?
Make a perception check.
I'm good at those. Natural 20, 23.
Nice.
Ooh.
What does your elf eyes see? Is that what?
Question mark? Who is she? Who's to
I don't-
say?
Who's to say?
I'm like, I'm
let
pretty
me-
sure
a
you're.
little table.
Yeah. The weird kind. The
The weird kind.
the summer, winter,
The
spring
weird,
kind. What is this called again?
Eldrins.
Yes,
Whatever.
elegance. I knew that.
You see one of the things that falls out is a little circlet that is woven with branches and flowers. You see a key that looks pretty plain that falls out. A simple water skin. You see a there. It's like a little handle. At the end of it is 3 bells, and you see an empty cup that falls out. Those are all the things that you see that are kind of like spilling out as this person stops.
Eimira is going to pull Odette closer and say, Odette, go retrieve all those things.
She hiccups.
It was a good effort. Then Eimira's going to go over and start scooping all that stuff up to hand back to the elf.
Yeah, we'll kind of gather around the cart then.
Thank you, my friends. I did not mean to drop everything in front of you, but hello, welcome. Do you wish to buy? Or trade?
I have no money. She says it proudly.
I trade in all sorts of things. I understand money is not very important to many. It is not important to me.
Then what is?
Well, I trade in many things. I trade in stories. I trade in luck. I trade in dance. I trade in whatever it is you would like to trade.
I tilt my head slightly, kind of watching from a step back, just not exactly sus, but a little like unsure, because this seems a little odd for this area. Letting the others look and talk if they want to.
As you are talking to this individual, you see that one of their eyes is completely whited out. The other one is this like bright icy blue color. And when they talk, they have all of their teeth seem to be filed into fine points.
Oh, they're really cool.
Wood.
Yeah.
Oh, has anybody insight checked this guy?
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Right. That's an 8.
An 8? They just seem like a weird person.
Cool. That's fine. I'm sure.
Real.
I'm just not paying attention.
I would think that Mel's probably like kind of standing a little bit back and like obviously taking notes and drawing like quick sketches and things. Can she also do a vibe check on this person?
Sure. Insight check. And what exactly are you trying to check? What vibe are you trying to get?
I'm trying to see like if they're truly like sincere, like that they're good with bartering this way, and that, you know, that there's not like any malicious intent behind their words.
Okay.
That is a 14.
14? With a 14, you gather they seem to be pretty earnest. I mean, they are eccentric for sure, but they seem to be accommodating to whatever you might want to trade, if anything.
Okay.
Eimira digs into her pockets and pulls out a D20 that she bought from that one nerd that one time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And she says, what can I get for this?
Interesting. I've seen these before. Oh, I'll tell you what. You roll your die, I'll tell you what you get.
That sounds fair. I hear these are very popular with men that do not shower often.
Aye.
Smart.
She rolls it and it lands on 8. She says, that's very good. I've been told.
All right. Let's see. You find as he
armor, please.
Hold on, I have 2 different little charts for this exact
Pull out the
moment.
ardor one. Art one. Ardor.
Ardor. Okay.
Armor one.
Ardor.
They pull out a pair of leather boots. They look like just traveling boots, nothing special. He says, here you go. These boots, They will never get dirty. Ever. Watch. And they hop off the cart and they start beating the boots into the ground, like really trying to like rub the dirt into it. As they lift the boots up, they look clean.
This is very important. Are they stylish?
They are functional.
Eimira goes, what is the point of having ever clean boots if they are not fashionable?
That is not for me to determine. And they take the D20.
Oh, it's a give. It's a random thing.
She looks at her boots
raise an eyebrow.
And says, "Bet I can put Odette in this." Odette, come
my
here,
gosh,
new
you
home.
Put fucking Crocs on your.
They,
No, like stick the
Odette-
whole possum in one.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
she'll
God.
stay
Odette floats
clean.
over and she just lays down on the ground at your feet.
I take the left one because I feel like she would like left more, and put it horizontally on the ground and just kind of push her into it.
She allows this.
Then I tie the strings, the shoestrings, around my belt, and now I've got a little Odette holster.
Oh my god.
And yeah, her tail's just kind of flicking out from. She's not moving a whole lot, so you gather she's comfortable or dead.
She loves this. What a good trade.
While this is happening, I pick up the other boot and I slip it into Eimira's pack, like into the bag. Like, don't forget
Dad.
the other one.
I need another Odette.
Maybe no more. Maybe we're good
Killian
with
and
just
Rue
one.
actually agreeing. Yeah.
I'll need to talk to my magical daddy about this later.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Is there anything else you would like to trade? I have a variety of magical things, magical items, magical trinkets. It varies.
What about an actual coin? And I pull out a gold piece and put it between my fingers. And like turn it towards them.
A gold piece. I could give you something for this.
Sorry, I don't have a lot.
They turn around and they start like burrowing through their cart. Eventually they grab a small little, it looks like a ring with a small white or clear gem in the center, and they present it to you.
I'll take it in my hand and look at it.
It glows.
Is it glowing?
It is not currently glowing. You have to believe it glows. What color would you like it to glow?
Purple?
Do you believe it will glow purple?
Sure. And I'll close my eyes and will it to glow purple.
And do you actually believe it will?
Yeah. I think things like this are kind of neat. I'm just not saying it loudly.
And as you do, you close your eyes, you open them, and it is in fact glowing purple.
My eyes widen a little bit. Clasp in my hand, like, yes. Thanks.
Of course, it is a pleasure. Like I said, I like to collect many things from the physical to the abstract.
And I don't want to wear something that's glowing, but I want it to stay glowing, so I'm going to put it into my bag.
You do so. They look to the rest of you who have not bartered anything. Well, you can trade a great many things. How valuable the thing you trade is up to you. I've had people trade things like this gold coin. I've had people trade little trinkets. But I also deal in more serious things. People have traded a little bit of their sanity, a little bit of their fortune. Some have even traded their last breath, believe it or not.
Eimira goes up to Killian and pulls off one of his scales. Take this.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Eimira,
bro,
I
that's
don't think
so
I know you like that yet. Something like that. I'll take the scale.
She pulls up one of your scales and puts it in the boot.
Okay, enough.
Which boot?
Sure.
Odette's boot.
You start to hear crunching in the boot.
Excellent.
This is weird. That's a weird
No.
concept.
This is super normal. Super normal. Hyper normal.
Energy off of me. Here's this. Anything for this. He has like a single tear from the experience.
You're offering a tear?
Oh, interesting. Yes. Julian will offer a tear.
Very interesting. Very interesting. A tear. And they get a small little vial and they put it to your cheek and kind of collect the little teardrop.
I watched
Pretty
this
good.
curiously. Like, this person is so fucking weird.
If I may ask, what will you do with my... I was about to say fluids, but that...
He just pauses himself from saying it.
What are you going to do with my tear?
Well, shall we share what we will do with each other's items? Or should we leave it to each other?
That sounded very sketchy.
Nothing about this seems correct, Eimira.
Oh, it's I'm sure it's
Here we are.
I can tell that these tears do not fall very often, so I will give you something of equal rarity. And they go back to the back of their cart, and they come back with what looks to be a water flask, except it seems to be made of a white leather, and at the tip where the water would come out is a gold plated with blue gems on all of the outside. And he hands you a decanter of endless water.
Whoa.
My favorite item ever.
Ooh. Asa core.
It comes in handy, you know. Rue doesn't say that, but you hear it somewhere. When you touch the
said that?
decanter, it just echoes in your mind.
What the fuck? I got ugly boots.
You should have pulled fur off of your fucking pet. Sorry, he didn't say that. That was me. Retcon that.
I think that's hilarious, though. Amazing.
Killian hating Eimira is so funny.
It's not Eimira that he hates. It's, fucking it's the rat that she has. Oh man. Thank you. This will come in handy, I'm sure.
That's what it is.
That
They put it
concerns
in
me.
a breast pocket.
And,
I'm sure this won't come back to bite me. I'm very happy with my trade.
As am I. Anybody else?
What was your name, friend?
I have many names, but you can call me Tegan.
Taken? Nice to
Taken?
meet you.
He's taking our stuff.
Is he
I
taking?
mean, he is. And trading. I mean, he said it was a single elf, so...
Pretty fucking. How single is this elf?
It's got a wedding ring on.
They seem
Single
to be
elf.
pretty fucking single.
I'm gonna ask, child of God.
No, I'm
was
nervous.
Why are you so nervous? What are you nervous about?
I'm unsure if I just made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, I'll say nice to meet you, but won't give my name back.
They give you a polite nod.
Mm-hmm.
Mel's gonna go up to them and hand them the piece of paper that she's been drawing on, a photo of them, or I guess an artwork of them.
Drawing.
Of
The yeah.
Yeah, she's been drawing from the back of the group.
She's been sketching.
You are a decent artist.
Thank you.
Now, tell me, what is this worth to you?
I mean, all of my drawings and things are, a memory to me. So it's almost priceless.
I look at her with a glance of alarm before I will quiet that and look normal again.
They smirk a little bit. Priceless, you say? Well, I must give you something in turn that provides a similar feeling that evokes a memory. Shall I give you a memory of this? And they produce a small, it's probably half of the size of your palm, a little crystal ball that seems to be raining inside. Storming, in fact. A memory of a stormy day.
She's gonna look at it very closely.
You look inside, and it seems to be tumultuous in here. Though there is no sound, you see little tiny bits of lightning start to strike. You see and feel, in fact, water hitting the inside of this little crystal orb.
She's will give like a small smile and say, "Thank you. This is really cool."
It is, and so is this.
She'll smile.
Well, will that be all? Are we done with our transactions for today?
I look at Igros. Just a little like,
Well, I suppose I could. Memory.
I trade in memories, dreams, lucks, hopes, all of it. It works.
See.
If you were to take a memory, would we forget it?
No, of course not. I'm not a thief. I trade. We share.
Trade.
you can tell them the
Okay.
story of what you did yesterday. That I didn't really approve of, but it's a good story.
Do you mean the balcony, Ruan?
Yeah. Of course, I mean the balcony. Like a little exasperated, like, come on.
Well, yes, I suppose
I roll my
I
eyes.
could share.
No, I meant fucking breakfast.
Yeah, literally, I'm trying so hard to be good here. In front of our new acquaintance. We're supposed to be professional here, so anyway.
Yeah. Doing great. Well, then, I suppose a memory it is then.
You simply let me know what this memory is. You tell it as if I was there. And then, in return, I will give you a gift.
I see. All right.
Give him a little shoulder bump.
Well then, I suppose I can share the memory of climbing to the tallest balcony and jumping, feeling the wind all around me, through my hair, and whipping around.
As you are telling this, you see his hair, or you see their hair begin to rush past their face. It looks like they're falling in place.
Oh. Yeah, I watched this intently, for sure.
Should we help? Do you need... Are you sure?
Allegedly.
It was a Cole's feather token. It's fine. It's no more use. It was just the one.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I knew what I was doing. It's
If anybody has a feather, it's a fucking
I landed fine.
fallen angel, but whatever.
A what?
Listen, look, all right.
I don't say it. I don't say it. I'm sorry.
Huh? What was that?
What? Hang on, nope. Don't worry
Nothing.
about it.
Killian.
Huh?
Nothing happened. And before long, the wind and then heat.
Interesting. Okay. As you do, as the wind or as their hair blows back as they sit still in this cart, you can see now their clothes begin to kind of softly lift up as if they were falling. Then all around all of you, you can feel an aura of heat begin to emanate from centered on your newfound friend. They looked panicked for a second, and then as if they dropped into the cart, it looks like they just, like, gravity increased in just their spot for just a moment. The cart dips in. Is you. That was exhilarating. That was more than I have felt in a very long time from a memory. Very curious as to how you got such a memory, but I do not ask questions. It is part of my tenets. However, I will give you an item in return for such a wonderful, wonderful memory. Can you roll a D100 for me? A 7.
Yep, a 7. It's D100. It's fine.
Let me see here. Where is it?
You get designer shoes that never get dirty.
Yeah, let's go.
Furious. Not the Tims.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to pull this thing up. Talk amongst yourselves while my thing loads because it's not loading.
Eimira looks at Killian. You're pleating a little bit.
Yeah, that tends to happen when you pull my skin off.
I've never had that happen with a fish.
I blink. I'm totally taken off guard with that. Like, hold on a minute.
Yeah, he does. He does that one fucking gif that's like the blink.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a Triton. So I am of the sea.
Eimira, calling a Triton a fish is offensive.
Oh, is it?
Just for future reference.
Ah, I see.
If only you were in another game, Draven.
You just wait, buddy.
All right, here we go.
Do you prefer
Sorry, my
shark?
thing. God.
I'm sorry.
I put my head in my hand. Anyway.
What now? Do I prefer shark? What does that mean?
Oh.
he puts a hand up to everyone else. Give me a second. Hold on. What do you mean?
Do you not like
Continue what you were saying, Eimira. I wish
do
to
you
know
not
what
like
you mean.
fish? Do you like shark?
Are you saying could you call me a shark?
Yes.
You could just say my name. That would be
I
preferred.
suppose.
He's kind of like a little flabbergasted.
Listen, Ruhan, if you're not going to bully him, I will.
I'm
Tegan
being
is
so
just
good.
kind of looking back and forth between all of you guys, holding the item that they plan to give you, but it's just kind of listening instead.
I look back to him like this is being rude and kind of gesture like, you can go ahead.
Yeah, do we get something for that?
Yeah. You have to. It's a get along shirt.
Listen, one of these days, I'm drawing them in a get-along shirt.
Hello?
Yeah, we're waiting on you, buddy.
We're waiting on you,
God
Charles. What's
damn
going
it,
on?
my voice wasn't coming through again.
no.
All right,
Have a
here we go.
great time with this stuff.
In between his fingers, he holds a slender band of blackened silver etched with swirling patterns that resemble dancing flames.
Ooh.
Set into its surface is a small, fiery opal that looks like it flickers with fire on the inside, as if there was like a living flame on the inside. And as you see it flicker, it kind of moves from left to right, and then very quickly, it seems to follow the exact pattern backwards, as if it's rewinding.
Oh, that's cool.
They give you this ring, and I will put it in the chat of what it does. It is called the Ring of Temporal Salvation.
Oh shit, let's fucking go. That's amazing for you. Hold on a minute. Cool. Sorry, I'm getting excited.
Yeah.
And there it is. You can share with everyone if you would like.
If you die while wearing this gray crystal ring, you vanish and reappear in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the space you left, or the nearest unoccupied
That's
space.
super
You have a
cool.
number of hit points equal to 3d6 plus your con modifier. If your hit point maximum is lower than the number of hit points you regain, your hit point maximum rises to a similar amount. If you have any levels of exhaustion, reduce your level of exhaustion by 1. Once the ring is used, it turns to dust and is destroyed. Ooh.
I will remember such a memory for a very long time to come.
Thank you. May this memory serve you better than me.
They smile. I think it will serve us both, eventually. Well, if this is it, I will be on my way if you have nothing else left to trade.
Safe travels.
It's good to meet you.
Give him like a little half bow.
They give you a little bow as well, and they get back on the cart, get on their and they take off behind you. There's a few moments that pass. You look behind. They're no longer there. Cart's gone, horse is gone, everything's gone.
Oh, to be that mysterious, huh?
Yeah, really.
Mel is still looking at her, basically snow globe.
Rain globe.
Storm globe.
Storm globe sounds way better, but I think rain
Yeah.
globe has to be like something, right? This was cool. I love me some trinkets. Thanks,
I need
Charles.
to write down that I gave away a tear so I don't forget about it.
just
Might
as a
come in handy
I think yours
later.
is like the most menacing potentially, because now they have something from you and not like something that we just were carrying. Yeah. Shall we be off?
There's nothing else to see.
Guess not. And I look at Odette in the boot, tied around her waist.
Hasn't moved once since being put in the boot.
Has the crunching noise stopped?
The crunching noise has stopped.
Killian looks over at Odette like he's going to be sick.
It lasted for maybe a minute.
Delicious.
It's still so gross. Anyway.
Nursing his wound. He's like holding his spot that he's been pulled at. With a sigh, he's like, Primus, give me the strength, for this might be my toughest challenge yet.
I raise my eyebrows and start walking. I'm like, well.
Whatever that was back there, I'm sure has set us back.
Yeah.
Time-wise.
Well, we were kind of lingering, so.
Yes, but we have places to be. I can't believe I've been placed on a team like this.
And why
Welcome to
not?
the Weirdo Squad.
No, what I'm trying to say is, before being on your team, I was on a different team, and with that team, we did everything, pretty well, considering, especially because, not a single one of them seemed to treat me, and he looks at Eimira, the way you have. That's all.
I look back pointedly at Eimira. Yeah.
I do not know why you are upset at me. I am correct.
Whatever.
I'm doing it in like the, but don't. Look.
She like
Why are you
reaches.
booing me? I'm right.
Anyways, we are off. Back to good pace. We lost some ground, but I think it was worth our while because we were all a little like tired of the monotony of this walk probably after a couple hours. You said it was a couple hours out to cross the plain part.
2 days.
2 days, yeah.
Yeah, but we were a couple hours when this happened, right?
Yes. At this point, it's nearing sundown. If you guys would like to continue on, you can do so. If you would like to set up camp, you can also do so.
We should look for a camp space. So I'm gonna do so from the front. Something that will serve us to not be out in the complete open, maybe, if there's anything.
Amir is also super looking for a neat place to camp for the night.
Okay.
Me,
Both of
I
you-
want a safe place to camp. Eimira, where's the neatest place to camp?
Yeah, listen. We all have priorities.
Yeah.
Both of you make a survival check.
I love that I'm trained in this, but
17.
14.
Okay. With a 17 and a 14, I'll say, Eimira, you find further off the path, there is a very, very large stone that juts out of the ground. Almost looks like it could be a cliff unto itself. And underneath, there seems to be not exactly a cave, but dug into the earth a little bit. There's a cove that looks pretty interesting, but it is open on its front. Ruan, you managed to see a small outcropping where it looks like there was once a farm that people used to live in, but it looks since abandoned, but it does have 4 walls and a roof.
I pointed out, not knowing that Eimira saw a cool cave.
Amira comes running back to the group and says, I found a haunted cave.
I found a haunted house, so You want a boulder parchment shears for which one we go check out?
That adorable. Yes.
Yeah. So.
All right.
we're
Both
gonna
of
do
you DM me what you're throwing.
All right.
Don't mean to be rude, but do we not have a third option?
Is there a third option, Pat?
I'm just saying, I feel
I ignore him.
like there should be somewhere safer.
Okay.
I also ignore him. I'm focused on this.
His two favorite people.
You both agree to the duel.
Yeah.
You get your hands out. 1, 2, 3.
I get one hand out. Yeah.
One hand out. 1, 2, 3. Eimira, you throw out shears. And Ruan, you throw out boulder.
Okay, but the funniest part is that I bet you Eimira is gonna do scissors. Boom.
Fitting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Ruan, you win the duel, and you get to choose where you rest for tonight.
All right, we're gonna go check out the scary cave because Eimira wanted to.
She looks very excited.
But we are gonna check it out first. We're not just gonna go and get cozy.
I know we haven't spent a lot of time together, but what makes you think I want to stay somewhere unsafe?
Oh, no, I didn't mean anything by it in that regard. I just don't think that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, nice save. And I'm gonna turn and walk to where she pointed it out. Letting him ramble.
Leans over to Ruhan. He sounds a lot like other people I have met. I do not know if I like him.
I think he's just nervous.
Killian, they're definitely not whispering.
Eimira is staring at him.
Definitely not talking about you. I do like the little half shrug when I say it too, just like, eh. Like, I'm not gonna say he's an asshole. I don't really know yet. And I walk to... I lead us to where Eimira had pointed out the direction to find that cave.
Okay. As you get there, it is less of a cave and more of like an indentation into the earth.
That's cool.
It does kind of transition from grass to just dirt. Make a survival check again, Ruan.
All right. Big money, no whammies. We got a nat 20,
Nice.
22.
Right, 22. You take a look around. At first, everything seems fine. Upon further inspection, you see that what seems to have been underneath, like almost like a top layer of topsoil, you brush that away, and you see very large paw prints here.
Oh.
I'll say with a 22, they look to be congruent with something at least the size of an owl bear.
A new friend,
I
Ruhan.
like-
Think about it. Think about it.
I'm thinking about it, but I'm keeping my team safe. So I point it out and I say, it's probably already taken. So let's go to the other spot. I'm sorry. I just, safety and all that. And I wave my hand.
It's the most important thing.
Yeah, we wouldn't want him to eat Odette.
Primus forbid.
I start walking back the other way.
As you guys start walking
My
the other
favorite
way,
thing is walking away from Killian.
Killian, oh darn, this is rude.
He's like, I think we should definitely look into this more. And I'm like, ignoring you. Goodbye.
you begin walking the other way.
Yeah.
Eimira, you notice that Odette is no longer in the boot.
Oh, fuck.
I look at Killian.
It's fine.
He looks at her.
That's fine.
No, not by Killian.
Oh.
Do I feel a possum on my shoulders?
You do not.
Oh, good.
Since she's a familiar, can't I talk to her within a range?
Mm-hmm.
I ask her, where did she go?
in your mind, all you hear is just sniffing.
I don't know why I thought that would work.
She's such a creature.
Um,
I pause and look back when I realize people aren't following me as they.
You look back, and past everyone, you see as if someone put a post in the ground. Odette is nose first into the dirt, maybe 4 or 5 inches.
Okay. I'm going to step towards the group again, and then I'm just gonna do a lunge swoop to try to grab that little guy.
Make a dexterity check.
I've got her stats if you need them, by the way.
Okay.
She's not paying attention to trying to avoid me. Her little fucking nose and face is in the ground.
Her dexterity's a +4.
I got a 20. Dirty 20.
+4. Let me see here.
Oh no.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
She rolled a 19 +4 for 23. As you go
I did
and
so
you go to
good, though.
sweep, there's a puff of green smoke as you tumble to the ground, and she reappears in the exact same spot.
You little shit. If you can grab her, we need to go.
What is she sniffing? Eimira goes over and
Probably
like bends
whatever's
down.
In the cave that we're trying to avoid running into, you know? So we don't get her eaten or whatever.
She seems to be sniffing exactly where Ruan pointed out the tracks. For whatever reason, she seems really into it.
Do you think we could find it?
I'd rather not.
But Odette wants to find it.
Well, Dad wants a lot of things.
I don't think she does.
You start to hear crunching, muted crunching beneath the earth. It sounds like she's gone from sniffing to eating.
I don't know what she's eating, but I'm gonna try to grab her again.
Never had a pet before. Is this normal?
No.
Make
Go for it.
another dexterity check with advantage, because she seems to be very distracted now.
All right.
What is she eating?
I not 20 to 22.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
she doesn't beat
determined.
that.
All right.
You snag her up,
And I try to like
and-
scruff it, you know, so that hopefully it'll go more limp than like immediately react because I don't want to get bitten.
you do so, and you see on the tip of her nose is half of a very, very large eggshell.
We gotta go.
Excellent.
We gotta go. And I just I kind of like I gesture for us to go and like toss, sort of like half toss this creature into Eimira's arms, like, and pull her along. I'm gonna take off. We need to go.
You toss, and she kind of, instead of going quickly, it's like kind of like throwing a balloon.
I snatch her up. Before we do go, I just want to take a little peek. Does it seem like there's more than one egg?
Make a perception check
Oh my-
to see this like hole in the earth.
I don't want us to get chased by a
13.
fucking
13. No, it looks to be that there was just one egg in there.
And now it's eaten.
Alright, move.
Seems like a waste.
I'm already moving. We're leaving. We're
Icarus
leaving.
is just like, Icarus is like, he doesn't feel good about this, I'm going with him. Scurrying after.
And I'm not like leaving everyone, but I'm definitely like, let's go. It's like trying to get us to move. I'm trying to get everyone to move ahead of me.
Do you all go?
Killian's already gone. He's there. He's running. Fuck. If y'all have put me in this fucking group, I cannot believe it.
Swear jar!
country
Swear jar!
My Coyote Scotch showing. Oh god.
Mel was
Somebody's gonna
definitely
listen to this and be
drawing.
like, fuck.
Mel is drawing right now.
Mel was definitely drawing, yeah. And so she's like slowly walking away.
I'm not letting her slowly walk. I'm pulling her along with my arm. No slow, we're moving.
At this point, you see the sun begin to now fall behind the mountains, and it's getting pretty dark.
Oh, yep, we're
Anyone
moving.
who doesn't have dark vision now sees with disadvantage.
Oh, cool.
That's me.
Hey, Charles, do I have dark vision? Yes, I do. Never mind.
Yes, you do.
We're good.
Killian has dark vision.
I fall in behind, so pulling Mel along, even though she is very much wanting to draw. We're gonna draw when we're in safety.
Eimira will take the lead, but she is not worried in any way at all.
It's about... Oh, go on.
I was just gonna say, can I see Rue start to stumble? Slash
A
Mel?
little.
He's pretty good at navigating around this,
Rue's
though.
pretty sure-footed.
Okay.
He still does have that slight, like, limp when he moves quick.
I meant mostly,
but-
like, it's dark.
But he might have bumped into you, for sure.
Yeah, it was more not are you struggling to move, it's can you see?
Yeah. Nah, he seems to be a little more, like, grounded now. Like, he can't see as well.
Okay. I will, dip back just a little bit and grab his shoulder, because he's got
Perfect, for making a
Mel
little
by
line
the
there.
arm.
Yeah.
We're baby chaining this.
Yeah, I'm not even, like, pulling Mel by the arm. I have my arm around her, and I'm bringing her with me.
It's about 200 or so feet between these 2 points.
Oh, no, we're only 200 feet away?
So the one, it was basically 100 feet to the left or 100 feet to the right is what this path ended up being. Now you run it all the way to the other side. It doesn't take you very long, but you do make it there. The door is kind of half on the hinges. The windows seem to be broken in, but mostly it looks like they were boarded up at some point, but you can see inside.
Killian, can you check that out?
He turns to look at you.
He is in the front. You said he's in the front. So Rue calls from the back.
Killian reaches for the door.
Doing great, buddy.
He's gonna open it and scan. He's gonna scan for any creature.
Yeah, you pull the door and the door falls off the hinges.
He's gonna look for Owlbear.
And then
if that's okay, he's going to.
Oh,
Make
good.
a
Where the
perception
fucking
check.
owlbear is, you guys fucked up.
That would be wild that its egg would be over there, but that it would be in here.
Maybe it's looking for a new place to put its precious child.
With a 17.
A 17?
17.
It looks like anything that would have been in this small dwelling was taken a long time ago. By what? Unsure. Could have been looters, could have been wild animals. It's kind of hard to tell. But you do see that there is a few pieces of broken furniture strewn about, a few broken like plates, glasses, but that's kind of off in the corner. It seems to be relatively protected from the elements, and that's about as much as you could hope for with this small little house.
Is it? Oh, sorry.
No, go on. Sorry.
I was wondering. Does it look dirty, like
Very.
dusty, like layers, untouched?
Doesn't seem so. The dust is pretty layered.
Sick.
Is there any, like, old candle stubs or a fireplace or anything like that that we can tell?
There is a fireplace. You don't see any old candles, no.
Okay. Can I go out while everybody's kind of making sure we're here? Can I grab some, like, tinder and some brush or something from outside the door? Or, just break the door for kindling?
Sure, which one would you like to do?
I'll grab the brush first.
Okay. It takes you a little bit longer, but you are able to do so.
Okay. I will grab the kindling, toss it in the fireplace, and prestidigitation a small fire.
Okay. You do so. As the moment you do, you see a bunch of tiny little baby spiders skitter out.
Did Eimira see that?
Was Eimira looking?
She was probably looking around.
Make a perception check. Well, no, actually, what's your passive perception?
13.
13? You didn't see it.
Phew.
Eimira, real quick.
Look at all those spiders.
No, I'm pointing her outside the door. Shut up.
she
I would never do this to her.
falls.
Can you help me keep an eye out, just in case? And I also am going to lean and unfortunately sniff. Odette, does she smell like fucking egg? Are we putting the scent here?
Oh no.
Does she smell like egg? Make a perception check.
I'm like sniffing. Okay.
As you're
At 18.
as you sniff Odette, Eimira uses prestidigitation to clean her up.
Okay. She smells of a lot of things. None of it good at first.
I do a little gag.
As Eimira casts prestidigitation, she smells only slightly better.
Oh, I'll do it again.
There's
How
no
many ever
change.
times it takes?
That's just her normal smell. All right. Yeah. In case you didn't probably figure that something left that egg there, and I don't really want to know what it is.
And actually, just a point of order. Ron, you find the smell pretty gross even after the prestidigitation. Eimira, you think Odette smells pretty lovely, actually.
Yeah. Interesting.
Still gagging a little bit. Like, hey, does it smell better? No, nope.
I think you've been spending too much time with Vega. You have grown used to the smell of hot dog.
Wouldn't it be the opposite then?
I think the hot dog smells good to you.
Odette starts sniffing the air.
No. I'll hold on to her.
I insist. You're much too worried. We're Venna. We can fight anything that's out there.
This isn't our goal, though.
No, and I don't intend on picking fights, but I'm not afraid of one happening upon us.
Well, I am, so... And I give her a little, like, finger gun.
To each their own. She covers her right eye with her hand and says, I will keep that eye out now.
Alright, I give a little chuckle and give her a thumbs up. That's cute.
And she's going
And-
to keep guard with her elven eyes. And she's tied a knot in Odette's tail and latched her to her belt.
I also love
Okay.
that you covered the eye that Rue has covered too.
Yep, that was intentional.
That's really cute. Oh my god. From the outside, like standing kind of out at the door, if I step outside, can I see whatever fire that Icaros is making from outside?
How far away from the door are you getting?
I'll take a few big steps back, a few yards back to see like what angle, if any,
Yeah.
that light
So-
is being shown from outside.
And he
given
only
the
gathered
state-
a little bit, so...
Yeah, I figured, but
Given the state of the windows and the lack of door, and how dark, I mean, you guys are in the middle of an open field in pitch black, so this light does kind of stand out.
Okay. Can I grab the door?
Mhm.
And kind of set it up to like cover up some of the like big open doorway? Like set it on its, like tilt it so that people could still kind of shimmy through, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're able to do so, and that does help. You kind of need to see at an angle from the window now, but
Yeah, perfect.
it helps.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where like safety, and I'm not being like super paranoid, but I'm trying to look out for us. So
Killian's like kind of adjusting furniture a little bit. He's trying to keep his mind off of everything. But he's gonna grab a chair and pull it towards the door. Just so that he's able to, or towards like the window or door, just so he can like sit down and kind of keep watch. He has his hand on his rosary.
I look at him.
Sit guard.
I look at him thoughtfully, like, is that what I think it is? Is he being a little bitch? But I only say it in my mind.
No more than usual.
Okay, I grumble it.
I wish y'all would stop being mean to me.
I can't help it.
All right, so you guys are all inside for the night. What would you all like to do, if anything?
Mira's gonna take a piece of broken furniture and whittle.
Oh, Lord, she whittling.
Whittling. Whittly, whittling.
What are you whittling?
I'm
whittling?
going to whittle a...
Odette.
I was thinking Odette. Mel, what's your favorite animal?
Oh.
Wait, Eimira asks. Melody, what is your favorite animal?
Well, I don't know. Something fluffy.
Like Odette?
I mean, kinda, sure, we could do Odette.
Odette it is. And she'll start carving an Odette.
It's so cute.
Make a dexterity check
I do have proficiency with wood's carver's tools.
and add your proficiency.
That's plus 2. 18 total.
18. Yeah, you make a pretty good carving. I mean, it's wood, so it's hard to get the fluffy effect, and you're working with very old, dilapidated wood, but it is pretty much the best you could do with what you have. It's very clearly Odette.
Her tongue's hanging out and her tail's super crooked. When she's done, she'll hand it to Mel.
Oh,
I assume it takes her a while, though.
cute.
Just like the real thing.
You did such a good job.
I pat her on the back.
There's a bit of eggshell in this one.
Oh,
Poor Odette, she's
lovely.
probably starving.
Certainly looks like it. Speaking of, I get rations out.
All right. You starting to cook a little din-din for everyone?
Sure, yeah. Let's do it.
All right, you do so. It's pretty easy. I mean, rations are pretty simple and basic, and they are quick to make, but you do so and make enough for everybody.
Cool. I will make a little extra for Odette. Because I know that otherwise Eimira would give her share to her.
Correct.
And we're not gonna do that. And then I'll offer it to Killian over his shoulder. Here you go, bud.
Oh, thank you. He's going to dig in.
Let me know when you want to next shift.
Mm-hmm. The rations taste fine, but he's thinking of home. He misses the church.
Missing his little bedside, his comfort of his like window that God looks over him and all that.
He looks wistfully out the window.
As he stares at the window,
Yeah, I know.
Eimira walks by and sprinkles salt on the windowsill.
Oh, Eimira, why do you do that?
It is good to have around. She sprinkles some on him as she walks by and does the doorway.
Amazing. It's good to have around.
Wait, if you put
Yep.
salt on a triton, does that hurt him?
He's not a fish, so no.
They also swim in salt water.
Yeah, but I thought it would be funny if he's like dry and then you put salt on him and then it's like, it makes me even drier. I hate that.
It's actually a slug.
I knew it.
Well, I don't expect him to be like moist, but you know.
Is he moist?
Killian, are you moist?
I don't want to answer
Humidity
that.
level of where we are right now.
What's your moistness level right now?
Anyways, we don't have
I
to.
don't like this conversation.
It's certainly not me. I'm done with that.
Moister than an oyster?
And thicker than a snicker.
Uh,
You liked it.
what if I brought him on ourselves?
All he's done has been respectful. And kind. And helpful.
I haven't even been. Okay. You want to say I'm bullying you? You just wait.
Oh my god.
I'll show you bullying.
I will not keep myself from doing so in the future.
Aside from bullying Killian, is there anything anyone else would like to do for tonight? You've spent most of your night whittling. Eimira. And the rest?
Icarus is going to pull out his ever-present book.
Okay.
But he's going to, I'm going to write some notes and like sketch some of the trees and the building that we're in, and just kind of some of the local fauna. More taking notes for myself than anything else.
As you do, you particularly when you start sketching the trees and the flora, the fauna, there is a little note that gets written as you're writing in the top right corner of one of the pages, and it just says, "Beautiful, isn't it?"
And just a quick little. It is. Just little tiny writing. Just yes, it is.
Another moment passes, and again in the corner it says, "It is a wonder what else was kept from us for so long." And as you read that and you begin to kind of look back to what you drew and you look back outside, there is an odd beauty that you didn't expect, that you almost didn't notice in your first time even seeing it. There is so much imperfection. All of the leaves are out of place. All of the blades of grass are different sizes. The trees, they vary, but something about the entire picture is it has an appeal to you that you had never considered before. Something not perfect. An interesting feeling swells inside of you, and you're unsure of what it is. But it seems to be in harmony with whatever is being written to you in this book.
I will take a moment to think on it and to observe and just kind of very slowly write the same thing again of just, yes, it is, but much slower this time underneath the last piece of writing.
As you write it, the ink seeps into the page, and while typically when you're used to fresh ink on parchment, it takes a moment to dry in, it seems as if your very words sink into the book, becoming a part of it. It is accepted.
Probably just mutters the interesting, and then goes back to sketching.
All right.
Is he sketching buddies with Mel? She's sketching too.
Mel is definitely like in a corner by the fire, just like writing mainly. just what's happened.
We're both in our books, but she's not sketching.
She's not sketching right now, no, but she's definitely like writing every little detail that happened and like verifying it and like crossing things out and just really like editing exactly what she's writing. She's
Right,
kind of
you,
like
you go on.
I was gonna say she's kind of like in her own little world right now of just like thinking and trying to make sure that what she's writing matches like what actually happened today.
Yeah, you recount in perfect detail everything that's happened. You are positive you didn't miss a single step. You start off with the beginning of your day, and you trace yourself to every moment that led up to you writing in the book just now.
Once that's done, then she'll probably start kind of looking around and sketching again, but she really wants to make sure she's got that information nailed down.
All right.
Oh, Mel.
You continue to do that as Ikaros, you also continue to sketch. Killian, is there anything you'd like to do?
No, he's really just keeping guard right now. He is like pouting, but also eating because he's hungry and it's good food. But yeah, he's keeping his distance. He doesn't want to really interact with anyone. He's broody. He's a little broody boy.
All right. And Ruan?
After I make dinner for everybody and eat what I made, I'm going to kind of fuck around with the ring that I got, just seeing how, does it fit on my finger? Oh, it's pretty. Stares at it, things like that. But then I'll eventually just move off to the side where I'm not like in front of anybody, and I will start doing push-ups and sit-ups and shit. Training.
Okay.
Just since we pretty much just walked today, I want to like still kind of be, I don't know. It's kind of like a relaxing thing for me to do, is to wind myself down. And at some point I look to the wall and see like the faint shadow that's there, and I'm going to, from the really faint candlelight we got going, a little tiny fire sort of deal, and I will manifest my echo, but into the shadow, and watch it slip away.
Okay. You do so. As you manifest your echo, you can see the shadow, what once was just a flickering shadow being cast on the wall, slowly begins to morph into something as similar to your physical form. And then it seems to just back into shadow.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna move it alongside the walls of the place that we're at on the outside. Within, I guess, around 30 feet of me. I just kind of have it so that if I hear anything,
Okay.
can't hear from it, but, from inside.
Right.
Yeah.
As you all are kind of settling in for the night, you all hear a tremendous roar from far enough away that it's not near you, but it was very loud. Did not sound happy.
I was about to say it sounds pretty angry, right?
Oops.
I freeze.
Killian stands immediately.
I'm gonna prestidigitate the fire out.
Sure, that's not related to us.
Okay.
Surely. And I stand up and move towards the door. Keep
You move towards the door.
Yeah, I'll move towards the door. I think Killian's still at it, looking out. And I kind of join him a little to the side, just listening more than anything because I can't see very well.
Make a perception check.
Can I listen?
Wow.
Since I was listening.
Yes, make a perception check, everyone.
I'm still not that good at this. Oh, probably. Yeah, I'm not 20 again. What the fuck? That's a 20, natural 20.
That's a 20.
It's 20 because I don't have any modifiers on it.
Oh God.
Ooh, you're really hot tonight.
Yeah.
Killian, as you're trying to see out to see if you spot anything, Ruan kind of stands right in front of you, blocking your vision. So he's definitely not paying attention to you. He's like has his ear out the door trying to listen. You're like, I can't fucking see.
You just see my leg.
Oh, pardon me.
But Ruan, with a 20 to hear,
That's really funny.
you hear in the distance the beats of whatever it is, paws, feet, hooves on the ground, and they sound like they're getting a little closer.
And keep listening. Like, is this going to be a thing that we're dealing with shortly?
It's getting louder but slower.
Okay.
Can I take a look outside as well?
Yes, make a perception check.
Now we crowd in.
17.
17, you take a look out, and maybe about 100 feet out, you see a hulking bestial figure. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what it is from this distance, but it seems to be sniffing the ground. It is now searching.
Oh. I guess I would kind of like lean to you, Eimira, and quietly mention I think it's getting closer.
I could fire an arrow out to distract it. The other direction.
Sure, and also maybe put Odette in the boot.
I don't mean to interrupt. Eimira, does Odette have any of the eggshell left?
I looked at Odette. Odette, did you take the eggshell?
She starts growling at you.
Da, 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 da.
And she starts kind of curling into a ball.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna wrestle Odette. She does have a -4 to strength. I feel like I got this.
Make a roll.
And I
strength
gently
check?
kind of like angle Eimira back into the place so that she's not at the door while doing this.
11.
Minus, she has a minus
She has
4?
a -4, yes. Her strength is 3.
Okay. You are able to wrestle it from her.
I take it and I say, what do I do now? Wait, I got it.
I'm going. Nope.
Oh,
She's trying to claw at you to get it back.
I hand her to Killian.
No. Okay.
Odette, not Odette, me, Eimira, summons my weapon and ties the egg to an arrow and aims it out the window.
oh, actually, this is a great idea
I mean, that works.
because you can shoot really far. So
Yeah, Icarus was like pulling the little bird from his pack that he had and was like, oh, arrow. Yes, that works.
Just a little faster. She's gonna aim, I mean, just as far away as she can aim, like to a wooded area in the distance, if there is one.
Okay. Make. Are you trying to shoot as far away as possible?
Can I cast guidance?
Yes. Yes, you can.
while having a scrambling Odette in your
She
arms.
gets a little shivery.
Yeah, he's super frazzled. He pulls her out to the side and drops her.
Instead of floating, this time she drops right onto your foot. She's very dense. It kind of hurts.
Just dropped a fucking bullet.
Oh no.
Focus!
Straightening his hair, he puts his hand on Eimira's shoulder. You've got this. Aim true.
She jumps and says, I'm not aiming for anything.
Make an attack roll.
21. Plus a d4. Plus 2. So 23 total.
Just an ability check thing. So
yeah, I don't know.
It's emotional support.
I'm a fool.
So you take a shot with your bow. It goes sailing past this creature. You see it grab at the creature's attention, and for a moment, it looks back to almost like it's looking directly at you.
Don't move.
I hold my breath. As if it'll help.
And then it turns the other way and starts chasing the direction that the arrow went. And it seems to disappear off into the distance.
Do you think calm emotions would work on that thing?
No.
I'm not a humanoid.
No.
And before you you notice it, Killian, as you were trying to focus on guiding Eimira, you feel a wet, like, gnawing at your arm.
Oh my god.
Odette, if you do not let go, right this instant, swear to Primus.
She's trying to really get one of those scales.
Oh no, you've given her a taste of his blood.
Oh no.
He's gonna scruff her so hard and pull her up, hold her up to his face. Odette, if you don't stop this right now, you are in big trouble, you understand me? And he's going to toss her towards Eimira.
You toss her into the air, she poofs, and she's resting on your head, kind of curled up.
I'm going to go to bed now.
With Odette still on his head.
He goes and lays down.
She's so
Better
perfect.
you than me.
He glares.
Amira's gonna keep watch at the window for a while.
And I'm going to pull the door as to cover as much as possible.
Okay. You do so. Without the fire, it is pretty cold at night, but it does seem like the threat has passed for now.
Cool. Now we huddle for warmth.
I can light another fire, but shrugs.
If you guys don't need it to watch.
All right. So, is everyone now resting for the night, except for those who are on watch?
Yeah, we'll take a watch order. Decide that.
Okay. At this point, you should only need 2 people to cover the night. So, who's going first?
Amira will go. She only needs 4 hours anyway.
Kate, did you say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say that Mel's actually going to, once everybody's kind of like settled down, she's gonna go back over to the door and put an alarm on it.
Okay.
And just, making sure that, if something happens while everybody's asleep, in case somebody falls asleep during their watch or whatever, then we've got that little extra protection.
All right. Very good.
But otherwise, yeah, she'll just kind of curl up and head to sleep.
Okay. Perfect. So, Eimira, you're first up, right?
Yep.
Can you make a perception check?
Hey, Captain. Natural 20, 23.
Oh my
That's
god.
like the
Nice.
5th natural 20 that we've rolled today. What's going on,
So
guys?
glad we're getting these out of the way.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, I got 3 of them tonight for no reason. Wait.
With a 23, it seems like you are very confident in that it is an uneventful night. Whatever creature was coming for you earlier has long since been thrown off the trail. You do see other seemingly non-hostile creatures, maybe a deer or so. It's kind of hard to tell out in the distance, but they seem to be keeping a wide berth around where you are. As the night progresses, you start to get a little tired, but nothing too bad. And then you see as you're looking out, a figure, a humanoid figure, seems to be completely robed, head to toe, with a hood on, but the presence feels familiar to you.
Familiar how? Familiar friendly?
Familiar friendly.
How far away are they?
Maybe 20 feet.
I stare.
Do you mind if I invite myself in?
I do.
Well, makes this conversation a little bit more difficult.
There's no glass in the window. I can hear you just fine.
It's kind of cold.
Do you have a rope?
Suppose you're right.
I love her so much.
Well,
have a robe. Yeah, okay.
I don't have a robe. I have a stylish jacket and ugly boots.
I did give you Odette, though.
She's sleeping comfortably, I think. I glance
On
back. Is she
Killian's
still on
head.
Killian?
She is on Killian, but you see her eyes are glowing green,
He's
looking
just snoring.
towards this figure now.
Snoring.
Oh.
Did you need something?
I was curious. How are you getting along?
With Odette?
Sure, but with everything, I mean, last we talked, you were in the middle of a bit of a crisis. Now you've gotten to stretch out your legs a little bit. How are you feeling?
I like being out in nature. It's quiet in a way that I enjoy, much more than the city. But there's still life here. It is better than cold mansion walls.
I couldn't agree more. I've never been a fan of the city or the things that it brings. I found nature to be much more amiable. It understands, and it listens. If you listen to it, of course. I'm going to come inside now. And he starts walking towards you.
Okay.
Does he go through the door or is he walking through the window?
Actually, I'm not sure I'm awake right now. Does realizing that make anything happen?
Nothing different happens.
Okay.
But as you do, you see he does go towards the door. He lifts the door, and as he's about to walk in, he says, "Oh, don't want to wake anybody up." And he reaches out like to pinch the air, and you don't see anything until his fingers meet, and there is a small silver thread that he grabs, and he lifts it ever so slightly, and ducks under it and puts it back in place.
Oh, cheater.
He's cool. I like him.
At least he's friendly.
I hate to wake your friend up.
Eimira is just kind of like, looking at. Can I make him out now that he's close?
The only thing that you can see protruding from this hood is a very angular, sharp jawline that seems to be kind of curved almost into a perpetual smile.
Spooky.
I think I wanted to talk with you about the company you keep versus your goals. What do you want, Eimira?
I want to become a Venna.
No, not like so boring. What do you want out of your life? What do you want to do with it?
She looks down for a second and says, I am not doing anything with my life, but I will become a Venna.
Though you can't see his eyes, you can feel him almost squinting at you, burning a hole through you. What do you mean by that? Nothing with your life.
I think you know.
I do. But I am curious as to why we cannot talk plainly. Do you distrust me still?
I don't want to say it out loud. It is not because of you. It's because of me.
I want to help, and I think I can. I have a very good purview over this place. We can settle this together.
Eimira looks at her sleeping friends, and then back at this person, and says, I have prior obligations at the moment.
There is no rush. I think what you seek will be here until you are ready.
She squints. Here specifically?
Oh, no, not here. Sorry, I am not actually here. I'm in the Feywilds.
She shudders a little bit. She says, I'll let you know when I am ready for that adventure.
I'm sure you will. In the meantime, stay true to, I don't know, whatever you believe to be true. I know it can be confusing and hard to tell what is real and what is not real. I can assure you this is real, this moment. You are awake. You, in fact, are more awake than most. They just do not have the eyes to see.
Most people do not want to see.
Can you blame them?
No,
After what you've seen.
not even a little.
It is both a burden, a curse, and a blessing. You've just yet to see the blessing. That is all right.
I cannot find any information about you.
I'm a very private individual. But if you come around my neck of the woods, I'm sure you'll find out all about me.
Do you not want to speak plainly with me?
Clever girl. Very clever. I have no love for the place that you reside from, where you all come from. I left it behind a long, long time ago. This place, here, the Feywilds, this is my home. The one that I created.
Do you mean to say you created the Feywilds?
I think it is time that you rest, Eimira. Your questions will be answered in time.
Thank you for answering. What do you have?
And he steps up and he kind of dusts himself off. Again, he reaches out and as he pinches the alarm thread, you now see it become visible once more. He ducks under it and puts it back in place. Until next time.
Farewell. And she'll watch him go.
You do. He kind of just walks off until you can't see him anymore.
What a cowboy. As soon as he's gone, Eimira is going to stand up, go to the door, and try to find that thread.
Uh-oh.
Whatever time.
Did
The
Mel
alarm?
make it
Okay.
audible
Yeah, so
or?
also, Mel would, I assume, you would have designated everyone in your party to not set this alarm off.
Yeah, I mean, Mel trusts everybody here.
So, Eimira, you go to look for the alarm, and it's kind of like you're just like waving your hand in the air. You don't see anything.
Very
It would
good
almost be
trick.
funnier if she didn't. Said that.
She did. She
That's what I was
definitely
expecting.
did think
She
about
trusts
it,
everyone
but
but Eimira.
Eimira, I can't trust not to
Good
wander
point.
off.
That is a very good point. Maybe I should have.
That's okay. I'd say to the side of the door, I'd still have the echo in the shadow form right inside the door. Just in like a kneeled position, sort of. Just kind of blending into the shadows mostly, but it's there.
Eimira regards him and says, "That was pretty whack, right?"
I'd say
I don't
Leans
know if
his
you
head
can
up and-
talk.
looks at you. Yeah.
Let's keep this between us, okay? Okay. She's gonna go wake up the next person for the shift. She's kind of had enough, I think.
She's like, I'm done. That was too much.
As you do, you see Odette kind of just like, feet slapping on the floor,
Oh my
very casual, over towards the door, and she opens her mouth and she starts gnawing again on that same string.
that. If you do this, I am certain they will skin you. And you want to make very good slippers.
She's stinky.
Are you trying to pull her away?
Yes.
As you do, there is some resistance as she seems to be holding on to something physical, and for a moment you think the thread might break before she opens her mouth.
Oh my gosh.
I need to put a leash on you. Oh, what am I saying? I love you. She gives her a big hug. I don't care if you're from the Feywild. It's the only good thing from it.
All right, who are you going to wake up now?
Let's see. Who else has dark vision? I guess it's got to be my favorite boy, Killian. Eimira walks over to Killian, thinks for a moment, holds out by the scruff, and drops her on his chest.
What is Torment via Possum? Like,
Torment via Possum is my favorite band.
Killian, you look down and you see the biggest little beady eyes just staring at you.
Oh, dirt.
Fucking brick to the chest.
What is it? And he'll look around. He slowly rubs his eyes and stretches and looks up and sees fucking Eimira right in front of him.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
As good as I can, I guess. I've slept in worse places.
Eimira squats and leans closer to him.
He leans further back. Looks to the side and back.
Her eyes don't glow in the dark, but you kind of think maybe they might a little bit.
They're like reflective cat eyes.
I love them. That is fantastic.
Is there... What is it?
I think I spoke with
place.
an eternity older than the earth itself.
Oh. That's...
Wait a minute, to the one person that's like, no, there's nothing but God. It's the funniest.
Odette shatters in affirmation.
He's looking between both of them.
But don't worry, I don't think he will bother you. She pats him on the shoulder.
Oh, good. And he's looking around the room to see if there's anything there.
Killian,
Yes. As he
are
tries to get
you
up.
comfortable?
Uncomfortable. In what way? How do you mean?
I know many people find me off-putting. I don't intend to be.
Off off-putting. No, I'm sorry. I've been in a bad mood, but it's more so that I've been feeling not so much part of the group. Very, well, I guess I've been feeling very alone since I've joined.
Why do you feel alone? I've been spending a lot of time with you. We have been playful ribbing. Is that not what people do? Vega and Ruhan do that all the time.
Oh, is that what that was? Playful ribbing, as you say. No, Eimira, it's just... Everyone here has been wonderful. He, looks to the side because that's not totally truthful. It's just been... Already, it's been a lot, is all.
Would it be better for it to be quiet?
I don't suppose so. It's more... I don't know. I'm still new. I don't feel so... part of the group, you know?
I think you're a part of it.
He looks down.
Odette loves
He
you.
looks at Odette.
Ruhan does not like you, from what I can see.
Oh,
But-
don't you worry, I know that much. Listen, Eimira, I understand you're trying to comfort me, if that's what this is. But I've had a really hard, long day.
Okay.
His eye twitches. If there's something you need from me, Eimira,
Or Charles is having flashbacks to Issa.
oh my god. Can you imagine them meeting? My god.
No, they
On the
hate each
opposite
other.
sides of the rejection circle.
Icarus
Killing
likes
sighs.
you. He's just asleep
Deeply.
right now. It's fine.
It's been a little bit of a lot.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of a lot.
I haven't even bullied him, at all.
I've bullied him a lot.
There's
Yeah,
been a lot
wow.
of microaggressions, I think.
No bullying. He just hasn't earned that yet. My attention.
We need Vena sensitivity training.
I told you.
I'm doing fine. Honestly, I'm doing great. I'm currently sort of curled around my hand that has the little glowing ring inside it. Just content enough. Yes, we've walked all day. I'm fucking out.
I was just gonna say, if anybody looks over at Mel while she's sleeping, it looks like she's straight up dead. She is, again, you question if she's breathing because she's so still and so quiet while sleeping.
Eimira actually curls up to sleep next to Mel.
Aww.
As much as she can, considering Mel is a corpse.
Yeah, Odette, this is the first time you think Odette might be worried about something as she goes over to Mel and she starts pushing her nose into Mel's chest, move.
He's grimacing at Odette.
When Eimira comes over, Mel will definitely kind of shift a little in her sleep, but then go back to being immobile.
Dead.
And then Odette lays down.
I love all of Primus's creatures, except for that one.
Primus can't hear you.
That's the funniest thing. He's probably man, this is a creation of Satan itself.
This is the true test.
Yeah.
The devil isn't the devil. It's a possum.
Yes.
You are no creation of the primates.
Seems a little bit against the teachings of the Bible, maybe, if I read it.
Maybe if I read it.
Oh my god.
Don't worry,
Killian.
I know a couple of people that can help with that.
Oh my god, don't remind me. I'm asleep.
Go ahead and make your perception check, Killian.
Ooh, a 9.
Sorry, it's a goofy night.
Oh no.
That's because they're not with the group yet.
I took all the luck, I'm sorry.
Euphorus has been rolling terrible too, it's fine.
Oh my god, I gave him disadvantage on accident. Well, maybe not on accident.
With a 9, you don't see anything. It's pretty dark out and you're pretty tired. You didn't sleep much, and having that brick of a rodent dropped on you, it was a rude awakening. You're kind of getting your bearings still. Is there anything you would like to do during your watch?
Yeah, I think during his watch, for the most part, he is just kind of sitting silently. I wonder what Decath is doing right now. Oh, I miss him.
Okay.
Kind of look over everyone and I'll have to send him a letter. I wonder if he thinks of me at all. I'll also have to bring home gifts. That's definitely something to think about. Welp. He goes and takes like a look towards his bag. He's been kind of having like the itch to pray, like he would with everyone that was in training for like Knights Opulent, things like that. But he doesn't think he should do it here. Almost feels like he doesn't really want to wake anyone. And for some reason he feels he'd be a little bit fucking judged. So he's not so much interested in that. But he will clasp his hands together. And yeah, he'll start praying. He starts praying for all the kids that he works with. First and foremost, of course, he loves them. And then his friends back home, he'll be praying for everyone on this team because they really need it. And himself, he is praying for the Primus to give him all the strength that he could ever need to be a part of this group. He looks and glares at everyone. Not glares at everyone. Specifically Eimira and Ro. They've been giving him the hardest time. How am I supposed to befriend these guys? They feel nothing if not uninterested.
Make a religion check.
He's also gonna like kind of recount his day, telling the Primus about it. More so like he's talking to a friend than anything. Whether or not this person responds, it's almost like he's done this since forever.
As you send out this prayer, at first, while you're not ever sure if, you're getting a direct line or not, it feels less lonely to do so. During the second half, you feel a lot less alone. You feel a presence, and it is not comforting. And you hear that familiar voice once more. You reach out to nothing. But I think a part of you knows that, doesn't it, Killian?
Killian, like, shivers. Do you have nothing better to do?
Of course. I am what you reach out to. You, Killian, are a light in the darkness. The darkness that he created.
The darkness that he... Are you talking about the Primus? The Primus is the light. Who are you? And what is it you want with me?
You wish to converse. You wish to learn. Then you shall do so in time.
What are you talking about?
You can only be touched by the darkness when you snuff out the light.
Whatever nonsense you are spouting, I will not listen.
And the presence disappears.
Hell yeah, Charles.
Yeah, good shit.
God damn.
Oh,
Alright.
wow.
I'm gonna kiss that man on the mouth. That's what I'm gonna
I was about to say,
You're not kidding.
less?
Max is not kidding.
Killian's going to sit there for a second, kind of in a daze. And he's going to put his hands back together shakily and start praying again.
The first time did not go according to plan.
So some not cool shit just happened.
Hi, Primus. It's me again. Just wanted to say, something very wrong is happening. There's a voice in my head now. Definitely don't think that that's very cool. If you could help me with that in any way, that'd be wonderful.
God ain't here, that's the
I
problem.
never should have left the fucking church. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Why is there voices in my head? Primus, please help me.
All right.
Every time Killian says fuck, an angel loses their wings.
Hey,
Oh no, Icaros!
stop that!
Yeah.
Icarus, who's lost multiple wings, is an outlier. Should
You
not
are.
be counted.
Your friends are coming.
Stop that! Stop that! It's nothing I did, it's your problem.
Is there anything else you'd like to do for tonight?
Yeah, I think, well, with everything that just friggin' happened, Killian's going to look for this thing.
Make a perception check.
Okay, perception.
So I got haunted a little bit again.
Ooh, I was actually wondering if I could use my divine sight. That's doable, right? Like, that's...
Yes. Can you link that to
Okay.
me real quick? Yeah.
I'm sorry for the false positive.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're about to get a lot of hits, actually.
I was waiting for it. You were like, I'm bringing in a paladin.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
You take a look around.
Oh no.
You tap into your latent energy.
Better watch out, bitches.
Sorry, I forgot
And-
Killian doesn't actually know.
You can. Yeah, you at first you're trying to see if you get that noxious odor, to sense any sort of evil. Take a good old sniff, and there's nothing. It's clear, quiet, peaceful air, and then you hear a ringing. So sweet of a ringing sound, melodic, drawing you closer. You begin to follow it. You know that this must mean that there is some sort of celestial being nearby, and for a moment your heart skips a beat. What could this mean? Has the Primus sent a messenger? Sent something for you? And instead, you look towards the corner of the room, and you hear bells drawing you closer. And this sound is not something you have ever heard before. You've heard things close to it. You've heard divine hymns. You have heard the chantry bells. But what is in front of you is more pure than anything you have ever heard before. You stare at Icaros. And that is where we're going to leave off for tonight. And so, another card has been drawn from the deck of many tales. Thanks for sticking with us through the twists, turns, and moments only the dice could foresee. We couldn't do this without you. If you're enjoying the story, don't forget to join our community on Discord, check out bonus content and updates on our website, and follow us on our socials to keep the adventure going between episodes. Your support keeps the magic alive.